Check the mic. Check the
Check,
mic.
check, check, check.
Check the mic.
Did we do Twitch? Are we live on Twitchy?
We should be. Yeah.
I didn't see it. No.
It says that we're live. So let me go over here. Hey everybody, this is Tick.
Hi. Hello.
Wonder if we've been banned. That would be weird.
Cool. Why?
Oh, wait,
because we missed this.
Aren't we TP Show Live?
We are.
Nah, we're
And
live
it says-
right now. It says we're- yeah, I can see it right there. Are you on the Fruit Lab? Or wait, is that the
No.
most recent show? No, that's our last show.
Yeah, it says offline. Check out this talk show / podcast stream from 14 days ago. Well, we'll figure that one out later.
No. I've got to do it right now. We're not going to not be live over there. Oh, no. A token is missing.
A token?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It might be. I gotta log in as. I am not logged in as myself. That's the reason that it didn't work.
Oh.
Let me. Hey everybody on
Hi.
YouTube.
Hi.
We're about half an hour late. That's all Tick's fault. And how do I? Huh? How do you
I have
log
no
out?
idea.
I don't either. Log out.
Lagos. Dos Lagos. That's 2 times you log out.
Yeah, there it is. They actually hide it. It's weird.
Oh, they don't want you to log out.
No, they don't want you to log out.
No logging out for you, mister.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Now
We
you
might
can't
have
log
to
back
do
in.
this later. Yeah, because I might need the login. Why are you not giving me the ability to? That was weird. It wouldn't give me the ability to change this. Ah, there it is. TP Show Live. Log in. Please work. Okay, it's going to send you a thing, and you're going to have to.
And I accept the thing. Hi guys.
No. You're going
Hi.
to have to give me the number. The number.
I'll tell you the number.
But tell me the number. Did it give it to you? You should have it already.
Not yet. Oh, there it goes. 981561.
There we go. Okay, and now.
Hey, we're live on Twitch.
We're live on Twitch. We're live on
Or
Twitch.
we should be soon. It said that we were. Okay. I still don't see it.
No, I think I need to do something because I think I messed it up because of the way that I did it.
But it did say, oh no, it just said Twitch account successful. Hi, people.
Yeah, welcome to our show, everybody. This is the Ticks Through Screws Everything Up show. Let me see if I can get this to work. Oh yeah, everything's gone crazy over here. Okay, so we got the one stream. YouTube Live should still be going, so let me see if I can get the other one going.
YouTube is going, yes.
Okay, so we're logged in. Login is complete. And it is doing a test for the best Twitch server. And... Pam!
Pam?
Pam! What?
I don't know.
I've never had that before.
Was it just like, nope, you're not gonna...
No, it said hardware encoder already in use. Let me... I know what I need to do.
Weird.
I know what I need to do. I'm stopping
I
the
have no
recording
idea.
real quick.
Okay.
Oh, start Twitch. And we should be streaming. And now we're back to recording. And now we should be live on Twitch.
Now live. Hey, guys.
Okay.
Well,
we're about 2 weeks late, and now that explains why it took 2 weeks. Set all that up.
It happens.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Yeah. So
and now we're recording.
Yeah.
So we're good.
So I'll let you do the intro real quick. All 7 seconds of it. I don't even know what you're saying.
All right. Guys, on today's show, we're going to talk about the trip that Tick and I had. We actually took a trip and took a vacation together. Also on the show, we're going to talk about Mikey, Terrified Forest. We got some Ryan Reynolds stuff. We met Billie Eilish. If you didn't know, we did. And that's about it.
Time for the intro.
That's it.
From the moment we had the idea to start a podcast, we knew it would be something special. We didn't know how special. We've had big hopes and big dreams. Although we had a few bumps along the way.
We did. We had some few bumps.
We are still
Like 45
just
minutes
two
worth of bumps
grown-ass
today.
men.
But we're still grown-ass
Childish
men.
dreams of outer space.
So we're good.
Now, hold on to your butts. You're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever. The Tick and Professor Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes.
So for
you
everybody
okay,
out
dude?
there, the reason we weren't on last week was because of me. And it's not that I couldn't get the equipment set up. It was that I was sick. And then I was
You
still
were
sick.
sick.
It's just I didn't want to take 2 weeks off. And that's why it took so long. What does this say now? Let's see what this says.
What is it?
Otherwise, you'll get that sound.
Otherwise
Otherwise, you'll get that sound.
you'll get that sound. And what did you say about this when we were using it? You were like, Tick, that sounds exactly like. Let me do it.
Oh, a smoke detector. When the
Yeah.
batteries. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
battery is dead in the smoke detector. Fix it. So
Battery is dead in the smoke detector. Fix it.
Fix it.
thanks to Fitz, he said that I could keep this. Believe it or not, that was so nice of him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so on this week's show, it is going to be 99.9% about this. 99.9%. Now, why is it going to be about the Evil Dead, Professor? Why, and more why?
Because that's what the whole reason why we got together. It was the 40th anniversary of The Evil Dead.
Yes. Did you put a
And-
headset in? Did you put earphones in?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It sounds the same. Remember how we were getting the feedback from before? So
Yeah, you want me to refresh it? Because I can.
cool. That'd be awesome. Let's see if this breaks the whole entire system again, because that's always the best part of the show. Let's break
Now-
everything.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm back. That
Yeah.
was quick.
So the 40th anniversary of Evil Dead. That's now for anybody in the studio audience. I've known you for 3 years, 4 years,
Yep.
something like that. And we met on TikTok.
We did.
And
we met on Tinder.
we met on Tinder, and then we never went on a date. No, we met on TikTok, and then we decided to start a podcast, and we've done 27 million podcasts, 322,815
Each week. Yes.
total every week. And we've never actually met. So this was
Right.
the first time that we met in real life. Now,
Yes, sir.
before we get into the actual show, we have to do what we normally do. We need to discuss drinks. What drink do you have this week? Do you have anything good?
I got some of my favorite.
Dude, that
peanut
peanut butter
butter
whiskey's
whiskey.
dope. Yeah, when I was
Right?
sick, I was using it as a sleeping aid a couple days, and I put it in green tea, and it was amazing. It was like perfect. It was green tea, honey,
Yeah.
and that. And you know what? It seems like it would be perfect by itself. I putting it in something I felt actually bad. I actually felt bad.
I
And
mean,
I have a not.
isn't it better than what was the
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah,
one?
yeah. I like the other one a lot. But it wasn't peanut butter, was it? No, it might have been. But anyway, I like it. But that one's better.
Screwball?
Screwball.
This
Yep,
one's
screwball peanut
yeah,
butter.
this one's better
That one
than
is better
screwball.
though. Yeah, the way that you described it was okay, if I was sipping it out of a SON cup because they're not
Yes.
sponsoring us. This is just tea by the way for everybody. I'm drinking tea this week. But this is first I'm going to do screwball. Oh, that's smooth. Yeah, 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 that's good. Yeah, that's tasty.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
now the next impression is going to be what's the
Old
name?
Smoky.
Old Smoky
Yep.
Tennessee
Tennessee. Yep.
peanut butter whiskey. So this is the peanut butter whiskey.
Yep. Yes. Right?
Okay, is there liquor in this? No, it doesn't have that harsh like that most shines do. Like most shines
Right.
have a like a harsh punch you in the face kind of taste.
They do.
And this one doesn't.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does not. So
And did you notice what I poured it into?
no, what is that? Evil Dead mug?
That's our mother's brewery.
Mothers. That's weird.
Yeah.
And speaking of mothers, we met somebody there.
We
So
did.
Terrified Forest. Let's start there. I did not pull them
Yes.
up on the screen. So, but you plug while I get Terrified
All
Forest
right.
up on the screen.
So, our dear friend of the show, Rex, she and her husband owns I don't know how many acres in a woods, and there's a whole town that she built, and it is freaking scary. That's what she does. She runs a haunted attraction in the woods. So if you want to be scared, go there any day besides Halloween, because Halloween is their non-scary day.
Yes, non-scary
It's-
day Halloween, which is funny because
And-
you'd think that would be the
right.
scariest day, but that the reason they're doing that is for kids. And
Yes.
Let me get
For
this
little
on screen.
kitties.
Little kitties. So if
There you go.
are going, these are the prices, and I think they're quite reasonable, to be quite honest. General admission
are.
is whatever it says on screen: 20 for Thursday and Sunday, and 35 for Friday and Saturday. And VIP
Yes.
Fast Pass, where you don't have to wait in lines and whatnot. We are not
No.
going to watch the whole video this week, but if you go to their website, which is TerrorFiedForest.com, Terrified Forest. You can
Go there.
see their video and you can get
You can.
all kinds of stuff and make things happen.
You can, yes. Make lots of things happen.
Make things happen.
All right.
We're going to do the next thing really quick. Mr. Beast, this is a song just for you.
Oh my gosh, this is every week.
Just say, hi Shasta. If you say hi Shasta, then Mikey doesn't have to make those stupid TikToks every week after week, day after day. He's in the 400s now. That's a year and a half. And I gotta get off this mic. So I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm calling Shasta tomorrow, the company that makes drinks, and then I'm gonna call
Oh.
Mr. Beast tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get Mr. Beast and Shasta together,
And Shasta,
and then they're gonna
yeah.
go over to Mikey's house, and they're gonna take Shasta to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is gonna take Shasta to Shasta's house, and then he's still not
Yeah.
gonna say hi. And then Mikey
No.
will still have to just keep
No.
going. He'll just drop
what
it off.
What about if Mr. Beast just goes, "What's up?" and he doesn't actually say hi?
Or, you see, what I thought would be worse is if he took all of the Shasta, he
Yeah.
dropped it off, like right in front of their house, with a big giant sign on it that said,
Uh-huh.
from Mr. Beast. And then he split. And she never got the
Gotcha.
hi. No
Yeah,
hi.
she-
And then
she-
Mikey's
yeah,
not
right.
off the hook. He's just got to keep doing it forever and ever and ever.
And ever.
And
And
ever.
ever.
So
and
for anybody
ever.
that doesn't know, Mikey is a friend of ours from TikTok, and every single day he does a TikTok that says, please, I'm begging you.
Please,
Beast,
Mr. Beast.
my daughter Shasta is a huge fan of yours. All I would like you to do is a basic 1985 shout out where you just say,
Yep.
hi, Shasta. That's it. Hi.
That's
Just
it.
Hi,
Just
Shasta.
hi.
And you know what we need to do? We need to take, you know what? We'll do this real quick. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna trick Shasta, but don't tell Shasta that we're tricking her.
Okay.
Hi, Shasta. Hi, it's Mr. Beast. Hi, Shasta. So now what we need to do is we need to get that deep fake guy, and we need to have him plaster Mr. Beast's face. You know what? We'll just cut and paste Mr. Beast's face on me. She'll never know.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
She'll never know. And the tick in the corner right there, that.
Yep.
She'll just think
we'll do
that
that.
he's
Yes.
online.
Yep.
And then last but certainly not least, everybody's favorite. It's actually, I'm going to have to make a RR4 button. This is actually the RR3 button. There he is.
Ooh, RR3.
There he is.
Wait. Oh, whoa. I saw him first. Whoa. Hey, Rye.
Oh, my
See,
gosh.
we're on good terms. I call him Rye.
You call
If
him
you didn't
Rye.
know.
Well, he's right on top of your face. Of course you call
He
him
is.
Rye.
You know, that's where he prefers to be.
Right on top of your face, Mr. Well, that was very disappointing. The RR3 button this week.
You know,
was
I
very
wasn't disappointed in it. He was.
I was. I was super disappointed. There's a crazy echo. You don't have your echo machine on or anything, do you?
No.
It's weird.
No.
It's I don't know what it is.
Not at all. There's no echo on this mic.
Oh, Ryan.
Mr.
Reynolds. So for anybody that doesn't know, every season it seems that we find a new celebrity that we're trying to get to come on our show.
It's like our celebrity crush.
Yeah. And last season it was Jack Black, and he totally didn't.
It was.
He didn't talk to us.
No, his people went nope.
Nope. No, you're not getting Mr. Black. So there we go. There's more. There's more Ryan. And here's more Ryan.
There
here's
he
more
is.
Ryan, and
there he
here's
is.
more Ryan. And Ryan everywhere. Ryan, Mr. Reynolds. I mean, Mr. Reynolds.
So
he's never coming on the show if I keep calling him Ryan. I mean, you can call him what you want. Yeah, I don't know him that
right.
well. I have to call him Mr. Reynolds.
We go all the way back to Green Lantern.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah,
that's way back.
You know, that is way back.
So
I wish I knew him from Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been awesome. For anybody in the studio audience that has a crush on Ryan Reynolds, show up next week. We're going to have a whole segment on Mr. Ryan Reynolds. Apparently, I don't know if you know this, he quit. He just quit. He quit.
He quit life?
I don't know. He just quit. You're not going to know until you tune in next week to find out exactly what he quit. But he quit.
I need to tune into our own show because I'm wondering what he quit.
He quit. Yep. So next week,
he quit. Did he lick one of his phones and he was like, "They're not mint."
Or did he drink the gin and say, "This is not gin"? I don't know, but we'll find out next week. We will definitely find out next week. You know what would have been interesting though, is if he took a glass of gin and then dropped his phone in it and then drank it and said, "You should have crushed the mint longer because it just doesn't have the right taste." So next week, tune in and you will be able to find out exactly what we're not talking about right now because we're not talking about it right now.
Yeah, we're not. No.
Nope. And next on the hit parade is a little video that you made. Did you know you made a video?
God. I mean, my webcam's on at night, so I don't know.
What you're doing.
I'm kind of scared now.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're doing at night with the webcam on. No. You will see in 2 seconds. Let me do this.
I'm a little scared.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta hear that.
I got my shirt on for snooch to the nooch, and I just got on the road, and I'm driving, and I got my shirt on for snooch to the nooch.
Snooch to the nooch.
And that's about it. I'm driving. And going to a secret location to see a person that I've never actually met before in real life, but I know pretty well online.
16:9.
And
that's what we filmed it
hope to be there soon.
All right, guys.
Ooh,
it is 1 o'clock, and I am heading out to go see TikTok Tick. We're gonna do a meetup. We're gonna go see Evil Dead. We're gonna do a live show, live to tape, that is. And
we thought we were doing a live show.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm running a little late.
I liked what we did more. I'll be honest.
You should be there way before I do. We got a B&B, and
we'll talk about that later.
I will keep you updated.
Apparently, the road that I am on is unsafe when underwater. Apparently, the road is unsafe. when underwater? I don't even know what to say.
Unsafe while underwater.
Wow. I'm watching the pictures. I have not seen this video, people, yet. The professor put this together, so. I like the brief music, and you're like, oh,
Hey guys, I'm about
strike.
an hour in to my trip, and I'm just updating you guys. I'm excited, and yeah, that is about it. All right, peace out, dudes.
Peace out. Wait, does that mean war is back in? I've always wondered about that expression.
I don't know.
So I stopped and got gas so that I wouldn't run out. And now I need to press that little button.
That's why you
so
get
that
gas.
my trip odometer is
Doesn't
right.
doesn't it?
And here is my friend for the trip. He is a Flipsy-doo. This is the one that I like more than the other one. This is like I guess a hedgehog. So I'm back on the road. Be there in a little bit. Probably hours, but it'll be a little bit for you.
Just checking in. Stopped about, I don't know, halfway to get some gas and a stretch. And that's about it. Peace.
So I went crazy. I bought all kinds of stuff, and I'm super excited to show the professor because I got him something special. I forgot to give a couple of special things, and I also got my fiance something special. I hope she loves it.
Yeah,
and
she loves it
I got
too.
a new
Wait, I
chair
already
for the
gave it to
micro
her.
studio.
She did love it.
And it's an interesting color. Let me just say it that way. You'll see that in the future. And I'm back on the road. I'm way behind because I spent way too much time in there. So time to go.
Ooh, spider. Spider on a tire.
It was creepy, man. Creepy, creepy. It was a pretty day. I'll tell you that much. Mo. I have arrived at my destination, and I await the professor. I said his name. He'll be here soon, and bugs are flying on my car, so I better roll the window. So I just got on the road, and I'm driving, and I got
And
my
it's
shirt
repeating.
on for, snooch to the nooch, and yeah, that's about it. I'm driving,
That was it.
and going to a secret location to see a person.
We did
that
go to
I-
a secret location.
Yeah, I have that on loop. I'm sorry about that. And Mo, no, not back there. Oh, geez, I got to do the mom pickup. Oh man, so this is Mo, everybody. He likes being on camera, actually, and he also likes to get into all my equipment, and so that's why I put him on my new chair. I was gonna say, here it is for everybody. Oh, geez, I might kill Mo in the process. Here's the new chair. It's a lovely shade of purple.
It looks red from here, but that's okay.
Oh, it's a lovely purple or hot
Okay.
pink. It's a hot pink.
Hot pink?
Pink.
Nice.
Yeah. But obviously it's the same. It's almost the same exact color as this. Believe it or not, the edge. It's almost that color, almost. But yeah, that's my lovely color balance. This shirt is red, right? Like you can.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Good.
shirt is red.
Oh, thank heavens. Because I, basically what I did was, I color balanced the camera before we started, and I just wanted to make
Yes,
sure that
you
it was
did.
actually correct. So yes, that was the video from us getting to the place.
Right.
And then, what's the first thing that we had to do besides go to the bathroom?
Eat food?
Bing! I feel as though 99% of this trip was eating food. I'll just be honest.
Well, I mean, it was. That, where we went had like amazing restaurants, and it was the spot. And there
Yes.
was lots of food.
There was a lot of food. I couldn't believe how much food there was, to be quite honest. So, what was the first? Did we take any pictures of the first food?
I don't
that
even
we
know
ate?
if we took pictures of the place,
No,
but it
we
was called
didn't.
like Big Whiskey. Well,
Yeah.
we just drove for like 4 hours.
Right,
so-
we were exhausted, so eating wasn't the thing. And then, did we do anything that first night? Oh yeah, we went to a movie, and that movie would have been, or is, Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Evil
the
Dead.
evilest of dead. Because if you're evil and you're dead, you show up in this movie.
So, for anybody that doesn't know, the 40th anniversary of Evil Dead just happened. The Evil Dead it's a trilogy. These are my favorite names. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and wait for it, Army of Darkness. What?
Yes. and then Ash versus Evil Dead. But then there's another
Not part of
Evil
the
Dead
trilogy.
too.
Not part of the
There's
trilogy.
another Evil Dead that that Bruce Campbell produced. That was all side stuff. Have you ever seen that?
No. Are you talking about the TV show, or are you talking
Nope.
about... No, I haven't.
There's an actual Evil Dead movie
wow.
that we'll watch the trailer next show.
I had no idea. I do know that there's a video game too, and the video game.
Yeah, there's
they
a
said
couple
good
video
things.
games. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a new one, recent video game, like within the last, I don't know. I saw a trailer for it, and it was like, it seemed like it was on PlayStation 4, so that would be circa
2014 or 13. There was an Evil Dead movie called Evil Dead.
Wasn't that a remake though? Wasn't that like a classic? The way that they did Nightmare on Elm Street, and then they tried to revive the franchise with the kid from Bad News Bears. Did you know that was the Bad News Bears kid, by the way, in the remake? I don't
know.
You know Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Nightmare Before Christmas Streets, Elms. With Freddy Krueger,
Oh, I'm not
as
sick at all.
the Pumpkin King. Yeah.
So, in a labyrinth. They're in a labyrinth, though. And,
yes.
And a little baby walks by every once in a while. No,
and they're in a house with the exorcist lady.
So Nightmare on Elm Street, originally with the original Freddy Krueger, I can't remember his name, but they did a reboot much later, and it was...
I know Johnny Depp was in one of them.
The very first one. That was his very first movie. And that excellent trivia. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because the kid that was the bad guy in Bad News Bears was Freddy Krueger in the reboot. And Evil Dead video game. When? Yeah, February of 2022. That's what I was trying to say.
And I feel like they made another Evil Dead video game. Before
They may have.
That was on like PlayStation 2.
Ash, Evil Dead 2. Give me a second. Huh. Weird. I remember there being one back in the day too. Like
yeah, there is.
Earlier.
It's called Evil Dead, and it is Evil Dead Regeneration. Yep.
And that's
$60 at Walmart, PlayStation 2.
That's because all retro games are going up in price. Like literally, like any game that I have in my studio is going to be worth like $50 in the next month, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Time to sell them all. But I was going to say, when I saw the trailer for 2022, and let me see if I can bring it up. I thought that it was excellent. Have we covered this by any chance?
Yep.
I thought so.
Because it was like Ash someone was like, you need to do voiceover. And he's like, I really don't want to do voiceover anymore.
Yeah. I'm out. I'm totally
Bruce
out.
Campbell was like, nope.
The thing that I found interesting when I was watching it, because I think I watched it offline as well, is that you can play as the evil spirit now.
Yes.
In the new game, if you wanted to. So you can be the evil spirit, and you can woo. Now,
I want the Necronomicon to you can be the book.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be so cool.
And just fly around and eat people.
Yeah. Or just chomp on them. You know what that book always reminds me of? Have you, obviously, it's a Harry Potter reference. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Hat?
No. Nope. When they take Hagrid's Beast class, they get a book, and the book basically goes chomp, 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 chomp.
Gotcha.
And you have to pet its spine to calm it down so that you can lock the lock. And if you don't lock the lock, or if you don't pet the spine when you unlock it, it tries to attack you. So, that's what the book reminds me of.
Just say Libioso, and the book flies.
Libioso! And then it flies to the ceiling and eats through your ceiling, and then flies off into the Muggle world, and then you end up having to go to Wizard's Court, and then you're locked in Azkaban. And
wow, I'm surprised cancel culture hasn't got a hold of that. You guys are moguls.
They got a hold. They got a hold. Yeah, they got a hold of it. They took
okay.
firm grasp of everything that she does. She made Dumbledore gay, and everything's done now. That's it.
Mm.
Or they made him not
Yeah.
straight.
I remember reading that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for anybody that watches The Evil Dead, I have some music I'm going to play in the background that will definitely get us a copyright strike. I cannot wait.
Sweet.
Listen to the piano when you're watching Evil Dead the next time. That piano riff, or these piano riffs in general. And is there anybody in the chat?
Yep, Amanda's in the chat.
Hey, Amanda. So
She
real
said
quick,
that spider, though.
that spider. So my question to Amanda is, and to anybody else in the chat, can you
she
guess
might know
what movie this music's from? And we're definitely getting a copyright strike. 100,000 million %.
Remember, they're 2 minutes behind.
Oh yeah, so like in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes.
So-
she
Can I throw out hints?
Sure.
They shimmer in sunlight.
Well, you just gave it to everybody who's
God, did I really? No.
anybody that's a real
No,
fan.
because
knows what
as
it
of
is.
me, I would have been like, "What? What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's because you're a dude. Just saying. But anyway, long story longer. I was watching Evil Dead, and I guess it's in the first like 10 or 15 minutes. I went to nudge you, but you're like 14 seats away. So I'm like throwing food at you that we didn't buy.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, listen to that music. And you're like, yeah, it's Evil Dead music. I'm like, nah, man. It's this other movie. And you're like, okay, Tick. Yeah, sure, whatever. And when I got home, for anybody that wants to watch Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, or Evil Dead Army of Darkness, which it doesn't even have Evil Dead in the title. It's just called Army of Darkness. They are all on HBO Max, which we've been plugging a lot. We've been plugging HBO Max a lot recently. I will just say.
HBO Max, someone from you guys, watch this show so you can become a sponsor, because I want some free HBO Max.
Yes, and the most important thing I'm going to tell everybody today, and it is off of topic, but I just remembered I needed to include it, is, give me uno momento to get an image on the screen.
Yeah, she doesn't know what movie it is.
No worries. She might get her woman's card revoked, but I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's not me.
Oh.
It's not me. It's the Women's Coalition. It's not me. I'm just messing. Jesus, cancel culture. We're canceled.
We've been canceled a long time ago, but that would be cool. I want to end up on like the front page of MSN or something like that.
Oh my God, you know what'd be even
the
better?
TP show has been canceled.
You know what'd be? I've got the best idea ever. Whenever anybody gets canceled. So you know who just got canceled last week, right? It's a very important comedian.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
Bing! You got it.
Yeah, that took me a second.
Yeah. Do you know what they need to do? They need to go old school. And on every milk carton, they take whoever got canceled this week and they put them on the back of the milk carton, just like they used to have the kids that were
the missing kids. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're drinking, and it's like, oh man, Dave Chappelle, he's gone. You can't do nothing these days.
Netflix still supported him, didn't they? They were like,
Netflix. Hey. You know what? They did not trash him. And here's the deal. Like, okay, so I have not watched his most recent special, and the reason he got canceled. Reason he got canceled is because he has a trans bit. I can't. Can I even say trans bit? Anyway, he's got a segment of a show.
A transformer.
Transformer. No. I'm talking about trans and bit in the same sentence.
I know.
Never mind. So anyway,
yeah.
There's a segment of his.
He said something funny.
No. Well, there's a segment
supposedly funny.
Well, no. There's a segment. Well, there's a segment that he discusses trans in his actual thing. And the trans community was not happy about it. Oh, by the way, I did hit record. You forgot to ask me. Remember, that was the most important thing. Because I always forget to hit record. And that'll be later in the show as well. That comes up later. So anyway.
Hit record was a great TV show.
Yes, it was. And also, it happened on our vacation. So, back to Mr. Chappelle. He had a segment that was about trans, and it was controversial.
It was.
Then at the end of his show, he has a whole like, hey, trans community, blah blah blah, and he talks about the fact that like it's really difficult to joke with the trans community because it's literally like poking a hornet's nest.
Right.
Like, and
you don't want to. Yeah, you don't. Mm-mm.
No, I mean nothing's funny. Nothing can be funny.
Right.
Nothing, and this is the crux of the argument against the cancel culture, which is comedy has always gone against the grain.
Of course it has. That's what comedy's about.
Right. So, I mean,
Yeah.
and back in the 50s, cancel culture was called jail. I mean, let's be honest. That's what would happen if you had a comedy bit. Lenny Bruce was famous for having comedy bits that got him literally put in jail. So at least people don't get put in jail these days. But it's like these days, though, they will cancel you. And there's certain here's the thing with comedy. It's all about timing. Being a good comedian means that you have excellent timing. And cancel culture basically is, in my opinion, when people are like, your timing wasn't quite right. A great example is Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it was very short after 9/11, had some 9/11 jokes. And I'll just tell you, too soon. And that's kind of the problem, is that you have to get over something by working through it and making fun of it and or laughing about it. And it's difficult.
I laugh
with this
at my mistakes all the time.
Right. But with cancel culture, you can't. It's just not possible.
No.
So back to what started this whole thing, which is the most important thing we're going to talk about today. Dune. Do you know why it's important and why I'm bringing it up right now, right here on this show with you?
Yes, because they said it's a white power movie, something like that.
They did.
I read that.
I didn't even know that. No,
yeah,
absolutely not.
They said
absolutely not. No. And cancel culture has nothing to do with it. In 2 days, 2 days on HBO Max, you can watch this movie. On 2 days.
Let me get you the right word. So keep on talking.
So Jason Momoa is in this, and I don't care. Cancel away, world. I love Jason Momoa. Well, not literally. I mean, yes, but I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Cancel me for saying I love Jason Momoa. I'd love to have a barbecue at his house. Dude, I don't even think I could hang for 10 minutes at his house. I'll just be honest. Especially if Kravitz showed up. I'd fall out. I'd be like, I gotta leave. He'd be like, I like cameras. I'd be like, me too. I like cameras too. Speaking of which, hey Ryan, how are you?
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, how's Mint Mobile? Is it good? So in 2 days, simultaneous with the theatrical release, HBO Max will have Dune on your whatever you're going to watch it on.
Yes.
Can you imagine watching like a big giant spectacle movie? Where is it? I lost it already. On your phone.
Oh, this is what they said. Dune is a white savior movie. That's the words. A white savior movie.
I'm still watching it. Save me, white people. That's all I got to say. Still watching it. You know what's weird about this week? I don't think we're going to be using any of our standard buttons this week. Like, I don't think we have segments or anything. So
I don't understand. I mean, there's a lot of mixed cultures in the movie. So couldn't you say Avengers is a white savior?
Okay. First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. And the reason I'm bringing that up is there is literally... Gotta breathe. Take a deep breath in. It's fantasy. It's not... There isn't literally any white people in it, technically. It is literally about different foreign lands in a universe not 100%. Even around here. House Atreides has... There's...
I understand.
Oh my gosh. My head hurts. Although I have to admit, I'm not going to get into that. There's another thing that I could get into, but there's a book I read a long time ago, and people made references to that book being very...
1984?
Oh, no, 1984 is... That's what we live in right now. I'll just be honest. Seriously, if you look at what 1984 talks about,
Right.
we literally are in 1984 as we speak.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
as we
are.
speak. Okay, so we went to the movie, and I thought it was
We
amazing.
did. It was awesome.
Yeah, and
I liked it.
the only thing I found weird, and I'm diming you out here, dude, I don't understand not sitting next to people. I don't get it. I know I had probably COVID, and it probably would have gotten you sick, and that's why you were doing
No,
it. I get it.
Maybe it's growing up in California, like as a kid in school.
Yeah, okay, so
Going
when
to
you
see
were
the
in high
movies.
school, when you were in
Yeah.
high school, did you and your friends go to like restaurants?
Yes,
Okay.
we did.
Okay,
And
now,
if it was just the two of us,
yeah.
we would sit corner, like
Okay.
one side, and then the other one would sit
Well,
not
you see,
directly
that's
across.
the thing I was going to say. I don't think I ever remember when Flea, Tick, Wolfie Owl, Glenn, Drew Style, Drew is Stiley, and Shell. When we would go out, there'd be 8 people. So
Yeah.
and we went to places like Chi-Chi's, and there's no way we could have any extra space.
Right.
Side note story, worst tip we've ever given was at a Chi-Chi's when there was all of us there. Any guesses as to why we gave the worst tip and what was the worst tip? And I'm using a button because it's time.
Do you like games?
Well, you know what? Game's over.
We are about ready to play one.
So
Okay.
the game is this. A, why did we give a bad tip? And B, what was the tip?
Okay. I don't know what Chi-Chi's is, but it sounds like it's a Hooters. So let me just don't
no.
say anything.
Oh no. Oh
No, don't say anything. No. So here we go. Chi-Chi's sounds like a slang for boobies. So your waiter had no boobies,
Oof.
and you guys were young, so you left like a $5 tip on like a $75 bill.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, that went horribly awry.
That's what this show's about, right?
Oh, no doubt. Okay, so first of all, Chi-Chi's is an authentic Mexican restaurant, which
Okay.
means that there's nothing authentic about the Mexican restaurant. But that's where I learned about fried ice cream, and I learned about
I like fried ice cream.
deep fried. What's that deep fried? It's like a chimichanga or something. But anyway, so
Yeah.
anyway, long story longer.
And then you went to California, and then you really learned about it.
Yeah, and I said I hate this food because it's not like Chi-Chi's. Like, seriously.
Plug
So-
for Chi-Chi's.
Exactly. I don't think they're even around anymore. But anyway, if they are, send us coupons that we can't use. Maybe we'll go on a
No.
road trip again. So, no and no. We had a female waitress. She was
Okay.
horrible in the fact that we would ask for more drinks. So she
Yeah.
kept bringing more drinks. That wasn't the problem. The problem was she never cleared the table. So by the time that
Oh.
the meal was over, there was 14 glasses per person on the table, plus all of our food, plus everything. And we had asked her for the bill like 20 times, and we're still waiting, and it was
Yeah.
just insane. And the answer to the question is 1 cent. That's all we left. And that is
Amanda got that right.
if she's on Fruit Lab, she gets pips.
I don't think she's on Fruit Labs.
Well.
So, we'll just, yeah.
What I was going to say is, and my thing isn't my. Give me
Excuse
1
me?
second. Give me a second. I hate the computer today. It's a pain. I definitely need to. Oh, thank you, by the way, for the new computer. For everybody out in the studio audience, my show used to run on 2 computers, and my first computer that I used all the time died a horrible, horrible death. And Professor was nice enough to get me a new computer, but I haven't gotten a chance to set it up because, point A, I've been sick. So I will talk about that sickness for about 2 seconds. Yeah, this is driving me crazy. Like, I don't understand why view all. Yeah, this is weird. It's not working properly, so I don't know what I did wrong. No, I'm sure. I always blame me. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Because I know people are like,
oh, we need to change our show name, by the way. It still says that this is week 5.
oh, you know what? Let me change that right now. Edit.
There it is. Penny, crap service. Okay.
Week 6.
Send this to the screen. Penny,
Week
crap
6.
service. That is the answer to the question. This is a traditional or classic example of something I did not know at the time, but I learned that day. If you get bad service, it needs to be horrendous service. Like if they forget a napkin, they give you like 2 spoons, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're a jerk. You're a jerk for not giving a decent tip.
Yeah.
But like 15 glasses on the table. We had no room for food. Nobody could eat. It was a big pain. Everybody was going crazy. We asked 15 times for the thing. We wanted to leave. We got to go. We got places to pee. B.
Well, you know.
P, B. We probably had both. Probably had both. And so the traditional, you've done a bad job, and this is what we're doing. We gave you a penny, and that's it. And don't do the douchey move of putting it in a drink. That's a drink. That's a douche move. Here's your shitty tip, and we're dropping it in a drink. We didn't do that. We made sure it was very obvious. Here's your tip. And I think what it was is that we put the exact amount for the thing, and then we put like the 1 penny where the credit card goes. It's like, there's a penny. There you go. We're out. We're out.
You know what we used to do?
We used to
fold the dollar bills and put it under a plate to make it look like it was more.
Oh, yeah. That's Big Spender's guy. That's Big Spender guy.
Yeah. You know, because that's how ballers roll in high school.
No doubt, dude. No doubt.
Like if it was a 5, you fold that thing in half, stick it under a plate. They're like, I got $10.
That know what's funny though? That's really close to there's a sleight of hand / con man trick that uses a similar technique. I don't know. Have you ever heard of that? So what you do is you flash like a 5, you flash like 100 or a 20, and you go to pay, and then you flip out like a 5 and you hand it to them, and then they think you gave them a 20, and they put it into the till, and then they count out like $15 chains. And here's the deal: like a good cash register person that's got like years and years of experience, they will literally, as you give them the thing, they'll like clamp your hand down and be like, flip your hand over and go, get the hell out. Not selling you anything. You don't get nothing today. Go home.
Out of here.
So we went to the movie. Got there early.
We did.
Let me see if I can find that picture. That's on Insta, correct?
It's all in that one folder.
Oh, no. I was saying it's also on Instagram.
It is.
Holy crap. We might have to look at the Instagram one because, I'll show it. You'll find this funny. No, you will see this picture and you'll go, yeah, we might need to show it on Instagram. No, we can see each other.
Okay, that's cool.
It's way better than I thought. It's really dark on my screen, so.
Okay.
It was dark in the movie theater. And
it was.
Some of the
showed
comments,
up a half an hour early.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why no one's there.
Unknowing to us. We got there, we're like, okay, we're walking in right when it's about to start, and then we look at the tickets, we have half an hour.
Yep.
Okay. We pick seats. Okay, so you need to be more... I like to rely on you, and you like to rely on me, and it causes a problem. So this is us buying tickets. Where do you want to sit? I don't care, wherever. Okay, do you like the middle or the front or the back? I don't care, whatever. Maybe the back. How about like... And I'm like, okay, I should probably be on an aisle, because if I drink anything, I got to go to the bathroom. And you're like, okay. So I literally picked the worst seats for us possible. Like, neither of us like these seats. I personally, I like dead middle. Like, that is my personal favorite. Like, literally, I will be like this. Nope, I'm off. I'm off. Okay, this is the seat. I'm in the perfect spot.
I'm just excited to be here.
Right, exactly.
I'm the professor. I'm excited to be here.
So we sit down in seats that aren't ours. And we literally are I'm looking at the clock on my imaginary wristwatch. Like, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. We made it. And people would walk in. I'd be like, okay, are we dodging this bullet? Yes, we dodged this bullet. And literally 2 or 3 minutes before the show starts, somebody comes into our row. And I'm like, I don't think we're dodging this bullet. Walks up to our seats, looks at their tickets. And I'm like, are you guys in these seats? Oh, damn it.
Oh, man.
So we get up, we walk, we go to where our actual seats are, and we sit there and we wait till the show just about to start. Lights are just about to go down, and then we move up and get better seats and watch the movie from better seats.
Of course.
And you're 15 away from me so that you can't get my cooties. And that's how
I'm one seat. One seat.
15.
One seat.
Gross exaggerations are the... And for anybody out there...
Hi to people.
I did not get popcorn. I did not get soda. I did not get candy. I did not get the coffee that I wanted. I wanted coffee. Because it was $450 and I wasn't
It
spending
was.
the money.
It was exactly that when you added up the popcorn. That's what got you.
And it's so funny because I've always been that way since I was a kid. I go to the dollar store, get dollar candy, and then take the dollar candy with me.
Yes.
And the drinks are always complicated. And so I was hoping that they had coffee because what happened recently was, and I was telling you this story when we were on the trip, I went to, it was some mega theater out in Cali. We walked in, my partner and I. So KJ and
Aculite?
Say again?
The Aculite or Arculite, something like that. That's a
I don't
mega
remember. You know what? It's I could probably find it. It's in a very hoity-toity area of Mission Viejo, which
Mission
is
Viejo.
is
That's
in
probably
Orange
an
County.
IMAX. Yeah.
But the reason I remember it is because they had a full bar, and they bring food to your seats and stuff. Oh no, that might have been that was a different theater. Where were we? I don't remember where we were. But anyway, we walked in. And we're like, okay, what are we going to get to eat and drink? Let's spend $1 million. And we looked over, and there was a Starbucks sign. And we're like looking around, like, where's the Starbucks? And we walk up, and we're like, Starbucks sign? They're like, oh yeah. You order that down at the end. You order what down at the end? Starbucks. Okay, cool. And I'm like, it's going to cost the national debt, but we'll go get some Starbucks because we're in the mood. Yeah. Because it was a nighttime and we were kind of tired. We get over there, we order the Starbucks. I would last
30 minutes in the movie before I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, and you would blow the bathroom up. It would be destroyed. So
that's what happens in Starbucks. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So we ordered our coffees and I'm pulling out. I'm like, okay, I've got some cash. I got like $30, $40, $50 maybe. And you know what? Maybe I'll just use the card because, the person comes over, we got 2 coffees, and they're like $9.45. I'm like, we got 2 coffees. And they're like, yeah, $9.45, 2 coffees. And I looked up at the pricing board. It was the exact same as a regular Starbucks. And we were in a movie theater. My head exploded. I'm like, what's that all about? What's going on there? The best part of the movie, I thought, which is funny, is, do you have any idea what I thought the best part of the movie was?
Oh, not when the plant had their way with the girl, because that was not my favorite part of the movie.
No, it's so funny because the movie's from 1981. And that's hence the reason 40 years later, it's 2021. But in 1981, that style was not known in America, but that was a very common style in Japan in their hentai movies, which are Japanese porn. Let's just call it what it is.
Yep.
So I have a feeling that Raimi and other people in his posse had gotten a hold of some videotapes or something, or some way had seen some stuff from
they
Japan.
Were early 20s, so of course.
Because well, you see, the thing is, VCRs weren't huge in the 80s. You know what I mean? But he was a huge film nerd, so. And the only reason I say that is I didn't see any of that kind of stuff until I was like 21, 22-ish, which was like a lot later than 81. But anyway, long story longer, no, that was not my favorite part. And thanks for playing the game. One more guess. What was, did you have a favorite part? Question mark.
I did have a favorite part. Okay, my favorite part was the beginning when Bruce Campbell was talking about how the movie was made and stuff. Yeah.
That's exactly what my favorite part was. So we went to what's called a Fathom event, and Fathom events, it's not just the movie. When you get there, you get trivia at the beginning, although the trivia I have to tell you was very weak. There was only 5 slides tops, very weak. And then they do an intro by somebody or something. And this one was Bruce Campbell. He did like a 15, 20 minute intro, and it was awesome. I loved it. Now, do you know what I found hilarious though about that 15 or 20 minute intro?
That it was at a drive-in theater?
No, that was cool. No. What present did I give you? The Evil Dead DVD?
Yes.
When we threw the Evil Dead DVD into the movie player, into the Blu-ray player, he literally said some of the same stories that he was saying at the thing that we had just watched.
Yep.
That's what I found hilarious, was that I have a feeling that Bruce Campbell for the last 40 years has been going to like comedy things, to Comic-Cons, like, Hey, comic nerds. Hey, it's Bruce Campbell. I'm not Bruce Campbell. Hey, it's Bruce Campbell. And so there was this time when we were on this set and we did this thing. And I'm going to tell this story every single year for the next 40 years. And I'm going to be just doing the tour. I have to say, though, Bruce Campbell's the man. I saw him in Jersey. And it was an Evil Dead showing. And he was amazing. He introduced the film.
He always is.
They showed the film. Then he came back, took questions and answers. Then he stayed until 3 or 4 in the morning signing everybody's crap, which I had Evil Dead crap that was signed in my previous lifetime that I don't have anymore.
Oh.
That would have been hilarious. That would be the only thing that would have made it better is if somehow, some way, Bruce Campbell came out at the end of the movie like, hey, I picked this theater and I'm going to sign all your crap. What did you think about the movie theater's attendance?
Actually, it was decent.
I thought it was
decent.
decent.
Small town that we went to, yeah,
and given the pandemic, and I will say, I think it would have been much better if it had been a much larger crowd. But it was so funny because everybody was having an awkward time laughing at the parts that weren't really. They're not like somebody blood splurting out their head is not funny, but it's hilarious.
I will admit, I'm the laughter person. So like when I see someone getting shot or killed in like some odd way, I just start laughing, and then the lady in front of me was like, "Ooh, I'm uncomfortable, so I'm gonna laugh too." But I was actually laughing because I was happy.
Yours is like that nervous silence kind of thing, like talk, Jimmy, talk.
like they're like someone's robbing the bank, and I'm the teller, and I'm like, "This sucks." No shit. Yeah.
Damn it, I had to pick the Joker. Why did I get the Joker as my teller? No, it's the God's honest truth. So the next day, that was the movie. We had a great time. Then we went outside, and remember what we saw when we went outside? I thought it was kind of odd and funny at the same time. I'll give you a visual reference.
Outside of the movie?
Yeah. Yeah, outside the movie.
We saw everybody playing Skate in real life. Yeah.
Bing! Skate 2, real life. There were skateboarders, and it wasn't that late. It was probably 10-ish, something like that.
And there was cops all around, and they were just like, whatever. It's all great. Yeah. This is awesome.
That's what I said too. Like that was weird to me. Like there were cops parked waiting, and there was all these kids, and it was like a parketeria, and they were all like doing moves on the parketeria and stuff. So, and then we went back to the place that we stayed, and we went to bed because we're old. And that's it was like I was exhausted. I'll just tell you. After the drive, the movie. Well, actually, the drive, the food, the movie. I was exhausted. And then we got up the next day, and
oh, look at that! That is a dark chocolate cappuccino, and that thing is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
holy crap!
I got something. I think yours was better than mine. I got something like that. And then let me see if I got another food shot. So just to make everybody hungry.
There's definitely pictures of food.
Oh, yeah.
My French toast, holy crap, was so freaking good.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I was trying to pull up on screen. So this one was mine.
Should I get in that file too and tell you names?
No, not at all. Because
look at what you got.
Yeah, that was mine. And this is my full shot. I also had pancakes and lots of butter. Got to have lots and lots of butter. It's all about the butter.
Yeah.
And then let me see if I can get a picture of your full meal. This was. Wait a sec. Was this the night? Oh, I think I jumped behind us. That's the night before.
Oh,
that was the night before.
That was the good burger, but that still wasn't my favorite burger that I've ever had.
Oddly enough. And but that was the night before. And you know what? I think we did hit something before. We had time to kill between
We went to the Bass Pro Shop.
We went to the Bass Pro Shop. I totally forgot about it until I saw it. And that place was crazy. That place was just straight up insane, dude. That was nutty fruitcake. I totally forgot we even went there. Like, if you were to ask me, like, where we went, I'd be like, movie and food. And that's all I remember.
If we ever go back there, that aquarium is one of the top 5 largest aquarium in the world. So we need to go to the aquarium.
Definitely need to go there. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's some alligators. Yep.
Okay, and then we finally did get to the movie, and here is the trivia question. Did you know? Did you know?
The film was almost titled Book of the Dead.
Book of the Dead.
Why
And
didn't they
then-
call Army of Darkness Book of the Dead?
Yeah, it's funny because honestly, for
Or
anybody that doesn't,
Boomstick?
yeah, for anybody that doesn't know Evil Dead, Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2, technically the same movie. And here's the reason that I say technically the same movie. If they are legitimately a sequel, Bruce Campbell is the stupidest person on the entire planet ever, period. Because if you look at it from that point of view, he goes to a
Yeah.
cabin in the woods with his friends, everybody
Yes.
gets killed, he survives. And then
Yep.
jump forward to the next movie, wait for it, his friends want to go to a cabin in the woods.
In woods.
No,
And he's like,
no,
I know this really good cabin.
No.
Hey, we get a really good deal on B&B. We could just use some of my like saved up money that I
Yeah.
have on it. And
No.
yeah, we're going to go there.
Yep.
And I'm not going to remember anything from the trip before. And guess what? The book looks different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Everything's okay. So basically, what it is Evil Dead 1 was, hey, let's make a movie because that's what we want to do with the rest of our lives.
Right.
My name's Sam Raimi, and you don't know who I am, so I'm going to make a movie, and that's what I'll do the rest of my entire life. And
Of
then Evil Dead 2 is, hey, I'm still Sam Raimi. You still don't know who I am, but you gave me enough money to make it the first time. I promise I'll make it even better the second time.
Right.
And he got people to invest 2 different times. And two
And
different times people made
I
money.
like part 2. I mean, it's 2 different watch experiences for me because you got Evil Dead 2 that is comedy horror. Like it is. It's like a comedy movie. It's like Muppets come out of the woods and attack you. And it's fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, Evil Dead 1 is a very gory film, and it has some comedy. Evil Dead
Yes.
2 is still super gory, but they ramped up the funny parts like tenfold. 10x.
Right. And then you have awesome like one-liners from Bruce Campbell.
Yes,
Like
100%.
groovy. That's where he grew. Like
that's where groovy came from. 100%.
Yep.
And I think I figured out why I'm having a problem with your pictures. Your pictures are in a different file format, so I didn't put them in my picture folder. So I was like, oh. And so here we go. Yes, exactly. My thing is like, wait, what kind of image is this?
I don't know.
even
It's whatever my phone took.
Right, exactly. Let's see if my
That's what it is.
Yep, and that's what I was going to say. Is my picture viewer's like, yeah, I don't know how to show that.
Oh,
So
okay.
give me 1 second. No, I have 15 different picture viewers. So now it's just a matter of putting the right one on the screen. So let me do this.
I wonder if you could drop it into like a web browser.
No, I have a different picture viewer I was able to use. But I have okay, so I've used computers since I was a little kid, which is a long time for my age bracket. Like a lot of people in my age bracket got into computers early, or they hate computers still. You know what I mean? That's pretty much my age bracket. So I have been using a PC for quite some time, and anytime I buy a PC, I put the exact same piece of software on it every single time because it's my favorite image viewer. I've found it like probably 20 years ago, and I've used it ever since. And I think all I need to do is update a file, and then it'll be able to see it no problem because
Sweet.
I've used it forever. But here is
Yes,
your
look at
French
that.
toast.
And it wasn't only French toast. It came with that side of bacon and eggs.
Yes.
And yeah,
Yes. 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 And yes. More, and
of course.
more. And you, of course, took a couple pictures in the... Oh, really? You're going to do this to me every time? Fine. I already told you where to be. You're supposed to be over here. You, of course, took that picture.
Yeah,
which
I
is
did.
An excellent one.
Yep.
So we jump forward, we jump back, and now we're jumping forward again. We've eaten breakfast. So let me get back to the breakfast picture. Breakfast is ending. I am shocked at your food. And then we are going to do something fun. And since I have never done it before, I was super excited to do it. And that is, you ready for it, everybody?
Ooh.
Axe throwing. Axe throwing. I could not wait.
We can go to TikTok for this.
Oh, yes, we can.
We could enter TikTok, which is scary.
Yeah, I hate TikTok anymore. And here's the deal. I've heard from sources that TikTok is not the best place for everybody. People don't like hang out there all that much anymore.
I like it. I mean, I do my own thing. I'm in my
I'll
own
be
lane.
back. I'll be back soon. I'll be honest. I will be
I'm
back
just in my
very
own
soon.
lane. It's the best place when I feel like I want to do something creative and I have like 20 minutes to kill.
Or you want to kill 20 people. Yeah.
Mm,
What'd you say?
Okay.
No. Okay, so going down one. Okay, cool.
Down one. Ooh, we just need audio.
And guess what we're doing?
Yep.
I'm with
Guess what we're doing.
TikTok Tick. And guess what he just threw?
It's a perfect one. Like, get closer. Get
is.
closer. That's like the most perfect you could get.
I win.
Okay, so
show.
Professor, for the next one, I'm just gonna go, and then you walk up on this one. Okay, just like
Can't
that
believe you
last.
kept
Oh, what, you're still recording? Oh
perfect.
man! The entire accent.
Perfect.
The professor's here.
It was perfect, Professor, until you ruined it. Ruiner.
Oh man! And I
Axe
talked
throwing
to
was excellent,
myself
by the way.
like I was like in third person or a wrestler. The professor's here.
The Professor is here.
Gonna
He
lay the
is ready.
smackers down.
He is ready to take you out.
That's what this hat's from, by the way.
Yes.
So we went to an axe throwing place, and
We got an axe throwing hat.
We did.
Let me see.
Just so when you guys hear it, that's what it is.
So I am going to throw the scores on the screen because that's what all people that want to throw axes want to find out.
And
I personally think
yeah,
I think Jenny's score is the best.
Jenny always scores.
Well, when you have your number on everything, I mean, come on, how can you not?
You know, they need to update that, and they need to go 1867.
Well, no, they need the they need the prefix. But did you know that was a real number that he used?
Really?
That was really Jenny's number. Like he wrote the song
man.
using Jenny's real number. It became a huge hit, and Jenny got a lot of calls. It's no lie. This is you can fact check me later because every week I have fake stories that I just make up for no apparent reason. But as you can tell, I suck.
I like it. That's the whole joy of this show.
Well, what's
I like
funny?
it.
Yeah, what's funny is it was my first time ever throwing axes professionally. But I basically I was having a hard time because I was using the axes of the range, and the range axes aren't
Yes.
that great.
No.
And they have two different ones. They have a light one and a heavy one. And I started with the light one, and I liked throwing the light one. The only problem is that it either stuck or it just bounced horribly. Whereas
Right.
the heavier one, like you could be off a little bit and it would still stick. But the problem that I had with their heavier one, and again, excuses abound at how horrible I was. The heavier one had some tape that was messed up on it, and you did offer for me to use your axes.
Yeah,
I was
I
I didn't want
yeah.
to take unfair advantage and then wipe you up with your own axes. That
Oh,
would've been just horrible.
here I am going. You're like that's a 6, right? And I'm like, no. And you're like, you're cheating the wrong way, Professor.
You were cheating the wrong way. You would throw it. It would be like dead center on the bullseye. You'd be like, oh, that's a solid 4. And I'm like, what? You'd hit the 10 because there's two little purple marks that were the 10s. You'd hit the 10 and be like, oh, no, I totally missed it, Tick. It's literally dead center in the middle of it. And you're like, that's a 1.
You know.
But no, you crushed my skull. But again, you have a couple more days of experience. So
I do.
That's what I'm blaming it on completely.
I do. That's why when I went out and got my axes, I was like, you should practice. And I'm not saying that to...
Oh, no. That was very nice
I
of
was
you.
just like...
No. It was totally cool. And I did get practice in. What's funny is being a juggler, one of the first things you learn as a juggler is you're only as good as your bad hand. So I threw like 3 or 4 with my right hand, and then the rest of them I threw with my left hand. And then when you came back in, I went back to my right hand. And it totally helped me because whatever throwing with my left hand did, I got better with my right hand.
Right.
And that's an old trick. But anyway, I would love to do that more. I'm actually probably going to pick up an axe one of these days. I just need a place to throw it, and I've got a backyard. I do have neighbors though, and I have a car. So like with my luck, it'd be like, woo! It hits the car, bounces off the car, hits a kid, hits a
Oh my
dog.
gosh, yeah.
Like, that'd be my bad luck. It's not like where I used to live in Cali. And where I used to live in Cali, this would literally be like I could set up a range and I would throw it. It would bounce off one house, hit the other house, hit the third house, go
Yep.
through a window, kill 3 people. Then it would land on a gas pipe, explode the gas pipe. The whole house would blow up. Then all 5 houses around us would burst into flame.
Yeah, no. And then for me, it's like zombies come, and I'm like, is there an axe around?
Well, you see, I find an axe to be a great handheld weapon, but I personally think that a crossbow is a better overall weapon. And so, side note into zombies, when hunting and or killing zombies, sound is an issue. Although a lot of people think guns are a good idea, they're actually a bad idea.
Bad idea.
With fast zombies, guns are the worst idea. With slow zombies, they're just a bad idea. Now,
I mean, have a silencer.
Yeah. But the thing is that
A potato.
you're gonna
You
run
get one
out
shot.
of you're gonna run out of bullets. You're not gonna
You
run
are.
out of arrows because you're gonna pull them out and reuse them over and over and over
Yes.
and over again. That is just the way it is. I'm just saying. And so that's a major
You
deal
can
if
just
you
say.
ask me.
Yep. It is.
So I've got one of the next places we went to, and it's one of my favorite pictures that we took. This is a view, of course. There's one of me as well. There it is.
Oh, yeah. You know,
I'll just leave it on the screen. It speaks for
I-
itself.
yeah. Hi, Ryan. Hi.
So, the place was literally called STD. I'm like, who in the right mind thought that was a good idea? I'm just saying. I think that it was probably named before the time that STDs were like a thing, I guess. I don't know. What was that, the 50s? I don't know.
What do you think it stands for?
I think it's 3 dudes' names. It's
Really?
Steve,
I
Tom,
thought it
and
was
Dan.
something like Steve's Trade District or something like that.
It might be. Like I've seen like it's not that far off of STP. You know what I mean? Like Stone
Right.
Temple Pilots, like classic
Right.
band. So I mean, it's not a horrible combination of letters until you actually like think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I love that place. The place was super cool. I'm gonna take
It was. It was
my
really
partner
cool.
there. You've of course found a gift that so. The cool thing about where we were saying is it was retro in the fact that they had a VCR and they had VCR tapes, but every single VCR tape was like, I don't know, G. I think they
Right.
might have had some PGs. So our goal when we got there was to buy inexpensive video cassettes that we could add to the collection that weren't too crazy, but were definitely stuff they wouldn't have or
So
didn't have.
we're gonna add these to the B&B that we stayed at.
Yes,
because
that
the
will be our
B&B
tip.
that we stayed at
Yes.
was very family religious oriented.
Yes, when we went on the
place.
Roku, when we went onto the Roku television, every single thing on the YouTube was like
Right.
church revival 7. I mean, it was pretty crazy to say the least.
It was. It was.
And so
And but they did, I will admit, they had a crazy Sandra Bullock like collection going on with their DVDs.
100,000 million %. Like they had all of the Sandys. They had all the Sandys. They had none of the what was her husband's stuff? They had none of his stuff there. None of his Monster Garage crap was there.
Jesse James.
That's it.
Yeah.
No Jesse James stuff.
No.
So we picked up a bunch of movies, and that was our tip. We left that there. My favorite that we got, obviously, was
There's pictures of those.
Oh, there is.
there's
Oh, it's in
pictures.
yours. It's in your stuff.
Yep.
That's the reason I'm not seeing it, is because your stuff is harder for me to see because of that crazy file format that the computer decided, or that your phone decides to take them in.
Yeah,
Give me
there was
uno
there was
momento.
lots of few twos.
Ugh. I hate when computers are computers. I still can't believe that kids don't know how to use file systems, but that's it's crazy to me.
Yeah, they're the first ones in that file. It's like a weird 655 one. And yeah. And then I also took pictures of their whole collection. Let me just read off some.
Yeah, there we go.
Some of these.
So,
all right, some of the stuff in their collection is they had a vast Disney collection like Pocahontas, dinosaurs, Oliver and Company. Then they had things like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcast and The Passion of Christ and yeah. So
yeah.
That was there. Yeah.
This is bizarre. Like, I literally opened it. Welcome to computers. I literally opened it, and now it won't show me it won't show it to me on screen. It's like, nope,
no,
not doing it. Oh, that's why. Everybody on the studio audience was like, "It's behind you, Tick. It's behind you."
Oh, someone should have said that.
Behind you. Oh, there we go. Can't believe that I went all the way.
Lots of VeggieTales stuff.
Yes. Veggie Tales to the max. To the max.
I see The Jungle Book, which is an awesome movie. And Bugs Life, which was another awesome movie. Cool Runnings, which was good. But there was nothing like what we threw in there, which was... I'm waiting for you. I'm setting it up.
I know, but I'm trying to get this to go full screen because I want to follow along and show you...
Sound of Music was there as well.
I really hate that program. That program's the worst, dude. Now I know why I never used this as a freaking
there you go
viewer. So.
Yep.
And if you look through these, they are very, like you said, very ordinary. Mrs. Doubtfire, good one. Wait, is this after
Sisterhood?
Is this after? Okay,
I don't think so. Because there's
we'll
one
know,
that's definitely
we'll know on
after.
the next row. We'll know on the next row because I know where that next row. Pinocchio, that's a good one.
Yes,
Pinocchio.
The Indian in the cabinet. Yep, that
in the cabinet
covered.
Yeah,
he's in it.
He's in it.
Yeah, the next one is he comes out of the closet.
Yeah, Indian comes out of closet. It's a very family friendly film, and way down there are other movies.
Yeah, and the way down there ones are like probably the husband's movies because they had things like Armageddon and Gladiator.
Armageddon. So that was those, and now we decided that it needed. Oh, it's doing it again. I really hate this program. Oh my God! Remind me why I never use it. Oh, I just got a reminder. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah, look at that. I see it behind you.
Yes, you do. And now I will put it on the screen.
It's so good. It's scary, but it needs to zoom out. The best picture of the year. Yeah. So we added these buttes to their collection.
And we'll be honest, we also got some classics that they were missing for kids.
We did.
We also got some kids' classics. But these were the risque ones that we got. I mean, like, we could have gotten things that were more risque, but we were hedging our bets that as soon as they found the really risque ones, like Stripper or anything that had a name that was like hardcore of any kind. What was the one? Burlesque is a great film, but I'm sure they would have taken that out.
Striptease.
Striptease. They totally would have taken that out. So we went with ones that kids shouldn't be watching it, but adults will find it useful and entertaining. And The Ring is a good one for the simple fact that it's just classic.
It is.
They need a good horror film.
7 days. I mean, and they were retro too. I'm surprised they didn't have an old-fashioned phone.
Yeah, totally. To call them. Just them. That's the only thing that retro phone did, was just to call them. If you need us, dial this
You
phone.
rang.
Yeah, just pick it up and talk to us. So these are the films that we added to the collection, plus a few more. Like, I wanted to find Goonies. My number one film that I wanted to find was Goonies, and we just never found it. So I was looking.
But we added some Star Trek. We added
Star Trek and Star Wars. They were sadly missing all of the classic, what I would say, science fiction. Classic science fiction.
Yes.
And it was sad. It made me sad that they were missing classic science fiction.
Yep.
Okay.
But let me tell you, we put the ring next to Father of the Bride and For Love or Money.
Yes,
And then
the placement was the best, by the way. The placement
we
of where we
put-
put that stuff.
People versus Larry Flint, right in between Sound of Music and the Ya Sisterhood. So
I had to
you
cough,
know.
but I was laughing at the same time. So the next most important place we went was we needed to get some beers.
Oh, we did. Oh, guys, you're in for a treat.
Yes. And give me 1 second, because I want to see what I can open this file with. That's not the one that keeps driving me crazy. So open
Okay.
with. Let's try. That one won't work. That one probably won't work.
I like the way I just click on the file and they just like pop up. I like double click.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can do that. But it's not my normal image viewer. You have to understand that the normal image viewer is literally set up and ready to work right at.
Yep.
So here's the difference. So yours are now coming up in the right spot. Like you're
perfect.
But when I was doing mine, here, let me get to one of mine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say though is that the programs that I'm using, mine is full screen automatic and it just comes right up, and yours, the one that's decoding for yours, is being a pain. This is where we went next.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We got samplers.
Look at that. We did, and we went to Mother's Brewery. I have a shirt that says the Tap Wagon.
I have one as well. I did not wear it today. I gave mine as gifts. So those were part of my gift packages. So my partner got one and my partner's son, they both got a Tap Wagon. And what's funny about the Tap Wagon is that is literally the definition of a creeper van. Literally. And it's even more creeper because it has beer taps on the side. Hey, little kid, want some beer? I got a couch in the back.
Here's some shanty.
So I think I took a picture, but I don't know if I have it here, of what we actually got. But I looked and I didn't see it in my list, and I don't know. See it in yours either.
I couldn't even tell you what they were, but I know I did not like a sour one. Like the third one in was a sour beer.
You had never had a sour beer. Yeah, and you had never had a sour beer, and I tried to explain it. Basically what it is they make an IPA and they make it sour, and it actually, I think, is how they make all of those frou-frou like beer cocktail drinks.
I think it was made by mistake. They were just like, oh, we put in so much of this and it sucks. We're calling it sour.
I basically picked all of my beers based on volume of alcohol by content. So I had like the 9s and the 10s and the 12s. Like it's the highest numbers.
I didn't.
I was like,
I picked my beers like I was a college schoolgirl. I was like, what is the fruitiest beers I can get?
Oh, that's so funny. So you were driving, so you tasted all of yours, and you drank 2 or 3, and you're like, I hate this one. I drank that one. So by the time we were done, I'm like, which way we walking, man? Which way we walking?
Right.
I was not in a good spot. And this, everyone, leads us to the most important person we met the entire trip.
Oh my gosh. She was just chilling there too. She was like,
she was just hanging
nobody
out.
knows that it's me, but
nobody knows.
These two old guys.
These two creepers.
We knew. We
creeper
knew.
1, creeper 2. It was so funny too, because when she came over to the table, she was actually she was acting like she worked there. It was really weird. So she was just like acting like she was working there, and she came over, and I'm like, dude, I poked you,
right?
Like, dude. And I said, who is that? And what did you say?
It's Billie Eilish. Oh man.
Yes.
What's your favorite scary movie, Billy?
Exactly. So yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe, and she was nice enough to take a picture with us. She was really, really nice of her.
She was really cool. She talked to you more than me. So
well, it's because I drank 55 drinks. I was talking to everybody. I was like, hey, random strangers.
You did pay for everybody to have a drink too, because you're such a nice dude.
Yeah, there was one person in line. Yeah, ooh, go me. So yeah, No, I didn't pay for that many people. It wasn't like the bar at Cheers. Let's be honest. If it would have been the bar at Cheers, I would have been totally
But
using all your money.
the good part about you being so social was we found our next restaurant to go to because we asked what was the best barbecue.
Yes, and
Yeah.
since I had been nice to a person, which I always lead with niceness. Like some people are just douchey all the
Right.
time, and I try to be nice all the time. That led us to. Let me see if I can get mine because I took pictures as well. But let me see if I don't have any of these, then I do not. So how did I not take any pictures of it? Oh,
I don't know, but there's
so weird.
there's a huge
I've got
bear.
him. I've got him. I've got him.
Okay.
Don't ruin the bear. Don't ruin
All right.
the bear. There he is.
Oh, yes.
Huge bear. This is where we went to get barbecue. And I will tell you,
It was so good.
so good. So good, so good. And filling. And I just couldn't eat all of it. It was so much food. And
I think I ate most of it. Yeah.
you did. I did not. We went in and I did the classic thing that you should do at all restaurants. I've never been here. I have no idea what you have. What's good? And that pretty much steered me straight down the path that I went down. The only
Yep.
mistake I made, and do you know what mistake it was? It was the same mistake you made. Do you remember?
No.
Dessert. What mistake did
Dessert.
we make? We did not
Oh.
go with the recommendation because what
We
they
did
said
not.
confused the crap out of me. They
Yeah,
named some kind of pie I'd never heard about before.
They were
ever
like,
in my
this
life.
is a milk pie. And you were like, what the hell's a milk pie?
I'm like, I had to have them repeat it 3 times because I was like, hey, what do you have for dessert? And they said the name of the dessert. And I was like, looking at you like, was that English?
It was like a buttermilk pie or something like that.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
just like, huh?
I thought I had jumped right to Amish country and somebody was like, shoe
Right.
fly, get the shoe fly. And I had
And
no
then they were
idea.
like,
I'd never heard
here's
of
a
it.
chocolate mud pie. And we
And
were
I'm like, oh, that
oh,
sounds great. Chocolate
yeah,
mud pie sounds
that was-
great.
Yeah.
Don't get the chocolate
There is
mud
a
pie.
picture. Oh, but there's more pictures of us with
Oh, yeah.
Slappy.
Oh, yeah. Totally more pictures with us. So I will do.
And there's actually a picture of the food too that I ordered.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
look
me.
at that.
I'm super excited. But there's no pictures of you because you took pictures of me and I took pictures of you. How do I not have pictures of me? I mean, you. I'm
I don't
so
know.
confused by how we did this. It's my own fault, too. Don't ever get sick, people. Just don't ever get sick. That's what I'm telling you. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. I
The
highly
cool
recommend-
thing is at this place they had like 6 different types of barbecue sauce too.
I think
and,
that
like-
was my favorite part by far.
Yeah.
The barbecue sauce
Yeah.
was by far my favorite. So see, now that it's coming up on the right screen, he's my favorite, man. He's my favorite. I love that dude. So once we got our food, this is what it looked like. So if you weren't hungry before, you'll be hungry now. And the
that's
drinks
that
were
mud
dope too.
Pie. Yeah. All we see is potatoes and some barbecue sauce.
Yep.
So that is barbecue beef, turkey, potatoes, and macaroni and cheese. And all those barbecue sauces, 2 of them I could not eat because they were so freaking hot.
Yep. So what we did was
And
we got every
I
sauce.
wish I had that dinner again tonight because that was really good.
I agree 1,000%. I was super excited by that. And the only problem that I had is that it was really rich food for anybody that knows what
Yep.
that means. Really, really rich food. This is also a favorite of mine.
Yes.
The weird ass bathroom. Now where exactly was this? Was this at the actual
This
restaurant?
wasn't in the library.
Oh yeah, that's right. So on the way back, there was a place called was it the Library Center or something
Yes.
like that?
Uh-huh.
And I have to tell you, this was the smartest idea that I had ever seen a library do. First of all, don't name it the library. Like, don't call it
Right.
public library. Anybody that sees public library, you just drive on by. So they called it
Right.
the Library Center. And then secondly, they advertised what they had there and they made it look like it was a regular
A mall?
shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like coffee, internet, books, DVDs, movies, games. I was like, what is this place? And we went
Right.
to it. it ended up being an actual library, like an amazing actual library. To be quite honest,
But
I was
this thing was
actually blown
awesome.
away. And that is the bathroom. And let me explain for anybody. So soap on the left, water in the middle, and a hand dryer off to the right.
Totally
in one-
COVID friendly.
Yeah,
Yep.
all in one area. All in one area. It's all like, okay, give me my stuff. I don't have to touch anything.
Oh.
Cool. We're out of here.
And they had a cool painting of a whole bunch of celebrities.
They did. They did. Let me see if I actually have that. No, we don't have that. So anybody that wants to see that, you'll have to wait till next week's show when we might potentially find it, or you'll have to go there yourself. Oh, no, wait.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere. We have it. I just don't know where I put it. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah, that's the problem is all the stuff got scrambled before the show.
Nope, I don't. No, I thought
I didn't
it was
see
something
it.
different.
Yeah, I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see it. I don't know.
So instead of that, I'm going to do this, Professor. This is your standard
it.
sleight of hand that you do in Magic. It was a great day. That's what it looked like outside. So that's exactly what the library looked like. It looked like a great day.
Yeah.
I will tell you that library was one of the dopest libraries. Now I was disappointed. The coffee shop was closed because it was late. Food was closed. It was late. Everything was closed.
Yeah.
It was late. So I mean, honestly, that was the only thing that was negative about it. But other than that, dope. So I think that leads us to pretty much the end of the story, and that leads us to. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, unless we talk about the breakfast place that we went to where I got my favorite hamburger that I've ever eaten in my life.
And that's exactly what I was going to try to throw on the screen if my computer decides to not be a pain in my... That is self... there it is. And there it is. And there it is. Now I just got to press the button and make it happen. Zoom it in, zoom it out. Zoom it to the correct spot. Everybody shout. I found it funny that you found that to be the best burger. There it is.
Oh my gosh. This place was called Dinky's. And it was just a hole in the wall. It was attached to a gas station.
It was dinky.
And oh
literally.
my God.
And they were having a car show that day too.
You know what? The beef probably came from like someone's farm. Like it was probably it was amazing.
It was indeed. And the curly fries were dope as well. Now the thing is, I did not enjoy the burger quite as much as you did.
Well, you got a grilled cheese sandwich.
And that's why.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy the burger at all.
Nope. You gotta buy the burger to eat the burger to like the burger.
That was the best freaking burger. I have woken up since then and was like, I'm gonna drive to Dinky's. I'm just gonna drive to Dinky's.
That's too incredibly funny. Well, now I've got to go back. That's on my list of places to go back to. And it's actually out of the way now.
Right. Meaning, it's way out of the way.
Yeah. Meaning that if you were to tell me, hey, we're going to go to where the theater was.
Yep.
I'd be like, cool, I'm totally there. And then we have to drive 45 minutes out of the way to get to Dinky's.
Right.
Because we were both going home in different directions and we talked about this. Next time, if we get a place, it's going to be a hotel that's right downtown.
Yes.
Or potentially an Airbnb again.
Right.
But
that burger. Oh man. Yeah, take it off the screen because that's making me hungry.
I'm hungry from the barbecue place. I'll tell you, the barbecue was my favorite.
The burger was mine by far.
I took the barbecue home and I ate it for 3 days. So it was well worth the effort.
I probably should have done that. But I was just like, I'm here and I'm just gonna eat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I totally and completely understand that. Trying to think of anything else. Oh. Gift. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourself.
Oh, you have a Terrified Forest sweatshirt in the back. That is really cool. I didn't know that. Oh, let's see what's on Tick's Lazy Susan that I'm not going to tell anybody about, because if I give that away, then people will be like, oh my gosh, the professor gave away everything that is on there. And that is it. And he muted his mic, I think.
I am back. Sorry about the delay.
Okay, you're back. You're
Yes,
good.
I had to mute the mic because I have to crawl out of the micro studio, which is
Yes.
tiny, and then I have to crawl back in. So
Yes.
you told me that you didn't have a DVD player, and I was going to give you a DVD. So
Right.
I was
And
like,
what you
oh,
did.
that's not going to
Yes.
work. So that was one of the gifts that I gave
The
you.
DVD is literally right there.
Yes, The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead. So
Yeah.
he put it on a shelf. He's never going to watch it. Why did I buy him a Blu-ray?
I am
But that's a different
totally
story.
gonna watch it.
I'm totally joking, by the way. I can't wait for Free Guy. Free Guy has to come out to Redbox
Free
so
Guy
that I
was
can go get
so
it.
good.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Somebody told me. Oh, wait, that was you. So this is what I bought you that I literally space cased because I was like, I had gotten so much stuff and I hadn't looked through any of it. And there was
Right.
a bunch of stuff that I got as presents for other people. And there was a bunch of stuff I'm like, oh, I should probably sell this. But this is what I bought specifically for you that I didn't give to you, which is,
Yeah,
see
that
it?
would have been so cool. Yep.
and I'm so disappointed. I got you your own Swingline red stapler. I have tested
my
it.
red
It is fully
stapler.
functioning. Yes. And so I can't believe I didn't give it to you. I feel horrible about it. I feel horrible.
Right? That's okay.
Billy feels bad too.
Billie Eilish.
It's way creepier when you do it slow. When you do it slow, it sounds like horror movie time.
Right.
She could totally be like, she could totally be in Freddy Krueger movies now. Just like, this is, so she comes on screen. I'm scared.
Yep.
It's that easy.
Yeah, Free Guy was really good though. Yep, Billie Eilish.
Oh, so one thing that I need to remind everybody about, I've already said it once, and let me see if I kept the screen up. No, I did not. Dune, 2 days. If you have HBO Max to the
Yep.
infinite, then you
I
have
have
to
no
grab
kids
that.
this weekend, so that's my plan. Is
Yeah.
to see Dune.
Yes, and I was going to also say, what was the one that I said that you needed to watch without kids? It's not Game of Thrones. I've been watching Game of Thrones
Squid
again.
Games.
Squid Games. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't watch Squid Games with the kids. That's not.
Yep.
It's very Hunger Games.
You know what?
But
My son's like, everybody at recess is playing Squid Games. I'm like, oh, you're 9. No, actually, he's 10 now. So,
well, I mean,
but still.
I'll be honest. That is the basis of Squid Games, is that you're playing kid games. So like
Right.
red, what is it? Red green.
Red Rover.
No. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen the movie. I'm talking to you like you've seen the movie, and I mean the show.
I have
You haven't
not.
seen the show. It's
No.
called Red Light, Green Light, and it's a classic
Okay.
game where one person
Yeah.
calls it, and yeah, that's our show. Pretty much.
That is.
I
that
can barely
is.
talk. So, most important thing that happened.
That is the most important thing. I showed my kids Beetlejuice over the weekend, and they loved it.
It's an amazing film. It's an amazing film.
Yep.
They're at the right age too. They're not. I mean, it's scary for kids their age, but it's not.
And they're
too
at the
scary.
right age for the adult humor to go right over their head.
Yeah, miss
So-
it completely. Miss it completely. That's what I think I appreciate the most about like 80s and early 90s films is that they make kids films with adult
Mhm.
humor, but they make it in a way that the
Right.
kids don't get the adult humor until they become an adult.
Yep.
So like you're like whoosh,
So yeah, I remember when I was little and saw it, I was probably about 10.
Yeah.
And I drew a door in my room, and it pissed me off that I could not. If I knocked on it, nothing happened. I said Beetlejuice a whole bunch of times, nothing freaking happened.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, movies like that and The Ring and stuff like that, if that kind of stuff actually happened, do you know? The one that I'm only going to say once is Candy. I'm not even going to say the rest of it, just for fear. But if that kind of stuff, or what's the other one? It's a woman, Red something. But if you say
Red
Candy
Rum?
or... No. There's a...
That was from The Shining with the little
Yeah,
kid,
yeah,
but he
yeah,
was
yeah,
saying
Red Rum.
murder.
Yeah. No, there's one where you look in the mirror. It's
Bloody Mary.
you said the whole thing. You're done. It's over.
I don't care about that stuff.
Done. It's over.
I
don't take the chance.
I learned little
I
as a little kid.
I don't take
Even
the
like
chance.
Wishmaster, I was like, remember when Wishmaster came out? I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I so wanted to do wishes because I would beat that dude. Like
Right.
I would get what I want and then wish for something different.
Yeah.
Or like Final Destination, I would just dodge the death thing and it would move to someone else. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I totally get it. So,
But the one thing that I would not be able to do is Saw. If they were like, you need to chop off all your toes in order to like escape this room, I'd be like, I'm
dead.
I'm
dead. Well, they've used that in other films too. Like, I really dug it the way that they did it in. Give me a second, because it's gonna make me mad. It's the guy. When I discussed this movie with you originally, you said, "Yeah, that should have been played by somebody that was like 6'3" and 220."
Jack Reacher.
Bing. That's it.
Yeah,
so in Jack
they
Reacher,
needed The Rock to to
so
play him.
in spoilers alert. Who cares? We spoil stuff all the time. But in Jack Reacher, the Russian. He's not even called. He doesn't actually have a name. His name is Prisoner. But it's in Russian. And he looks at this guy and he goes, if you really don't want us to kill you, then you'll cut off your fingers or your finger. And the dude's sitting there like,
yeah, no.
He didn't. And then they killed him. And they even warned him. Oh, and Adele has a new song, everybody. If you haven't heard it, I haven't. I've heard it's very depressing. And I'm going to sit on the new chair and I'm going to Billie Eilish us out. Billie Eilish. Anything else you want to talk about before the end of the show?
Nope. Is Adele's new song called Goodbye? Because she has that hello. So is it Goodbye?
No, it's called like I'm driving down the street. She's literally like driving down the street. I don't know actually.
Oh.
And it's super.
So she's taking a page out of Madonna's book.
Madonna.
Yeah.
Let's vote. Anyway, everybody, have an amazing day.
Have an amazing day, guys. Be good humans.
Sitting in my new chair,
Oh my God, wasn't that such a long show?
It wasn't that
Please
bad.
like and subscribe, and if you're on Fruit Lab, please follow. For those of you listening on the podcast, thank you. This has been another installment of the TP Show.